Timely at-bats and quality pitching give FSU 6-2 road victory over USF. FSU baseball turned back the clock on Tuesday, grinding through a low-scoring game to win its fourth consecutive game, 6-2. The Noles relied on its pitching, defense, and base-running calling cards on the season to return to Tallahassee with its first road victory of 2025. On the mound, Evan Crest, John Abraham, Ben Barrett, Connor Holtz, and Peyton Prescott allowed only 2 earned runs and racked up 9 strikeouts, controlling the zone and keeping the Bulls off balance the whole night. At the plate, Florida State threatened the entire game, putting a RSP in 6 out of the 9 innings and finally pulling away after a 2-run RBI single from Cal Fisher in the 9th that put the Noles up 6-1. Florida State continues to be up and down at the plate, as they struck out 11 times today but also recorded 11 hits. Florida State knocked on the door early on Tuesday, putting a runner in scoring position in each of the first 3 innings, but could not break through. In the first, Alex Lodi's reached second with a 2-out hit and stolen base, but Cal Fisher could not drive him in. The Noles faced a similar fate in the following inning with Hunter Carnes in scoring position, but Miles Bailey struck out swinging. Again, in the third, Fisher could not bring home runners on the corners with 2 gone as FSU started the day 0-3 with RSP. But, for the 4th time in 4 games, the starting pitching pushed Florida State out the door. Crest settled into the game early, inducing a double play from former Seminole Lance Triple in the first, fouling out the USF batter to end the inning in the second, and striking out the final 2 hitters in the third. In the top of the 4th, he received his run support. Jackson West and Drew Farrow stood on first and second with a lead-off walk and single, but Hunter Carnes and Bailey could not drive them in. Finally, Chase Williams broke the deadlock with a 2-out, 2 RBI triple laced down the RF line. Max Williams tacked on 1 more in the 5th, demolishing a solo home run to right center after the Bulls hunted a left-on-left matchup before the AB. Unfortunately, USF punched back in the bottom half, all with 2 outs. A routine single to right took a nasty hop on Gage Harrelson, rolling to the wall and putting a runner on third. The Bulls brought him home on an infield single. A high chopper Farrow had no chance on. Coach Jarrett pulled Crest for John Abraham to secure the final out of the 5th, ending the transfers outing at 4 2/3 IP with 4 H, 5 K, 1 BB, and only 1 earned run. USF threatened once more in the 6th, as Abraham loaded the bases with 1 out, but the Tampa native maneuvered his way out of the jam with a 3-pitch strikeout and an easy ground out to second. Last year, that situation got away from Abraham, but his command and confidence are at a different level early on this season, turning himself into one of Jarrett's most trusted arms. Jackson West finally took the lid off his basket in the 7th, recording his first hit of the year on an RBI single that drove in Max Williams from second. Williams did an excellent job putting himself in scoring position, working a walk after being down in the count, and then stealing second from a ball in the dirt.